Alright, so we're casting off to Fort Lauderdale. So one of the shitty things about being on a boat is your black water tank. It's gross, and no matter what you do, it's gonna stink. So we're trying something today. We emptied our tank with the macerator pump out offshore, and then we half filled it and put this Zep disinfectant in it. So we're gonna let that slosh around today, and then when we get to Fort Lauderdale, we're gonna pump it out, and hopefully our tank will be smelling a little better. I don't think the blue stuff that they recommend really works very good. So I'm gonna try this Zep, which has been I think the Zep disinfectant products are probably some of the best commercial products. So if that doesn't work, it just stinks, that's all. Oh, third cruise ship. So 3 cruise ships leaving. I don't think they have more than that in there to leave. So
I think there's
5 in a day? Holy smokes. Well, hopefully they're done by the time we get there. We have it says 42 minutes until we're outside the channel, so probably be about 50 minutes before we're where the cruise ships are. So looks like they're sending them all at once though. Alright, 5 cruise ships. Hopefully this is the last one, because we're just about there. Yeah, dude! Alright, we're in Fort Lauderdale. This has kind of been our home port. We've spent more time here than anywhere else. So it's kind of like coming back home. It's kind of nice. It's a busy home. Alright, we made it in just before, looks like there's a squall coming in from that way. So, the boat is totally caked in salt. Alright, so trying to see if our batteries are gonna work or not. I'm running, gonna cook some breakfast. It's not strong enough to run the refrigerator, which we couldn't really run it last year either. It kept tripping, but it would at least turn on. So that is not gonna tell us one way or the other. Alright, so some breakfast. Gonna make some breakfast potatoes. I got some fingerlings, which I'm gonna put in the microwave for 2 minutes. Alright, so got some hot potatoes here. Hot potato, hot potato. We're just gonna let these cool now. Alright, so with the induction plate and the microwave going at the same time, I got a warning that it's overloading the inverter. So I don't think our batteries are still holding at a good charge. But if we're overloading the inverter, that's not going to help. So I always save my bacon grease. liquid gold. Alright, so now a little veg oil and a little bit of that liquid gold. And I cut up my potatoes about 1/2 inch, and we're going to put them cut side down and let them fry. And cut up an onion, and we're going to turn these. Alright, after we get both sides browned, let's take a look. Not yet. That one's getting there though. Once we get both sides browned, we can add our onions and the salt. If you add the onions and the salt before that, it'll leach out water, and it will, your potatoes won't brown. So if you like brown potatoes, nice crispy breakfast potatoes, yeah, don't add the onions. So alright, added the onions. I'm gonna give it a little flip. Now we can add some salt and pepper. Alright. At this point, you could just, the potatoes are done. And we still gotta cook the eggs. So, don't cover them because they'll steam and they will lose their crispiness. But they can hold, and you can put them in an oven to reheat them now. Or you can put them back on the skillet to reheat them. But you really don't want to steam them. So we're gonna let it sit like that and have a little coffee and wake up a little bit more. Alright, back in South Florida. It's nice and warm. Nice and warm. Oh, it looks like April's getting the car right now. It's supposed to be cloudy. It's going to be a hot day, I think.
Oh, sweetie, do you have your license on you?
Alright. Now we're going to toast the bread for the egg sandwiches. So what I do is I go back to my liquid gold here and put a little of that in and some butter. And then I toast each piece individually because this pan's not big enough for two. Takes a little while, but comes out really good. Just you wait. My eggs looks like this one cracked, so they may have frozen, but got some ham, eggs, bacon, just gonna crisp up the potatoes real quick. Here you go.
Oh, that looks delicious. Delicious, right?
Say that I do too tough and I push things too hard, and you know that's a fair criticism. But I do it for a reason, and I do it because.
All right, at West Marine, got some soap. I'm gonna need some other stuff here, but for now I'm good. And I got some new sunglasses.
pretty sweet.